10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is here. We have our final game, Dota Pit League Season 3, NIP versus Moscow 5. Game number 3 now underway. The draft almost complete, actually. I do apologize for the delay. Something came up. But we're in. We're ready to go. Just about. The last pick is going to be coming out in just a second. NIP taking a very solid game number 2 on the back of the Era Anti-Mage. This game, they go for the IO Bristleback, probably, combo. Moscow 5 pick up the Night Stalker for themselves. They get the ZXC Juggernaut. That's what they wanted exactly. They deny 8-Mother his Viper. Instead, they pick up the Venomance for him, more than likely. And they have their last band coming out as well to make sure Moscow 5 don't get exactly what they want. And NIP, what will they go for with their last pick? So, with that being said, a long day of Dota about to come to an end here. We had DAC, which I believe just finished up. Now we have Dota Pit. There might be some other games happening today. I have no idea, honestly. But as far as this series is concerned and Dota Pit in general, we are going to see the last of it here. So, with that being said, what do we got going on? Last ban, Queen of Pain. Plenty of reserve time for both teams. Let's see what happens. It was looking like for a second Moscow 5 were going to take that second game, but they just couldn't deal with Era. It was just not going their way. And they'll pick up the Troll Warlord for themselves. The last pick Troll, they went to Walmart for this pick, man. Like, yeah, hell yeah, we'll get Troll 5th pick. That seems fine. And this was the combo that destroyed the first game, the Troll Juggernaut. They don't have the Brewmaster this time. They don't have an Omni Knight to work with. Brew was banned. Omni Knight not picked at all for any team. I think if you're NIP, you could grab it and maybe put it in the offlane. 8-Mother does that a lot. But then you have to have maybe, say, Jonas and Fan playing the Venomancer mid, and then you have Era playing your Bristleback. But I wouldn't be surprised if they grab another hero that synergizes well with the IO or is just a really good initiator in the offlane. And actually, Spirit Breaker fits that mold. So, plenty of reserve time to go. Man, I missed a lot of this draft. My sincerest apologies. At least I didn't miss the game. That's the one thing. Oof, that would have been bad. Comeback game's already underway. I missed like first blood or something. Yeah, that's the problem, I think. It's just the turnaround time between the series here. And I got to give credit to Dino and everybody working for Dota Pit, but like, dude, we don't have time to take a break ever. So whenever something happens, we have to be ready. Which is fine, but at the same time, it's also like, well, if we're late, then sorry, but... Ninjas Pyjamas, 3 seconds, they go. Storm Spirit. Storm IO's a pretty solid combo, but they're going to give Air the Storm this time. Maybe put him mid or the safe lane, we'll see. They put Bristleback and IO maybe mid, and then do Storm Spirit safe lane. That seems pretty fine. And this could be the combo. This could be the draft that wins them the series. And they were absolutely trounced. NIP got trounced game number 1. Game number 2, they held on, and luckily Air got enough farm that they took a very close game, but... This third game, who knows what's going to happen. You got Juggle T, Night Stalker coming out for screen to silence up Storm Spirit, so he'll have to go for a BKB. Bristleback will be tough to deal with for NIP, but we'll see. That's the problem. Is Bristleback's going to get really decent farming levels.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't think they go aggro tri-lane, but you could if you wanted to. So yeah, it's actually going to be a Witch Doctor Night Stalker support duo. We've seen this before from them. They'll send the Night Stalker mid at a couple like early on, and those kills. Gonna get a lot of experience with this hero, but I don't know if that matters. All right, we got to pause, guys. Couldn't you just do this first? Tango Wraithband mid probably. 8-Mother mid. Maybe. Aggro tri-lane? They might just put the ward down bottom. There's no real way to contest this. There are 5 M5 heroes here. They also have vision coming out from the observer ward, so At least they should. Yeah, they have it. All right. It looks like he almost put that too much on the low ground. He almost put it like right here. If he puts it there, then he's sad. Spots out Era probably. Yeah, he sees Era now. I don't think they see 8-mother yet. They see Era and they see Hanskin. And maybe they will get this bottom rune. They're sending 4 heroes for it though. And they're going to give top rune straight up to ZXC. Are they dodging lanes? What's happening here? What are the lanes even?
The battle begins.
8-mother running out. Era will grab this binding rune. No, it's going to be Seal Kid getting it. Because that will actually provide him his bottle. That's the whole kit and caboodle. When you're in IO, you go for bottle first. And they are going to go aggro tri lane. So screen is like, I am here alone, solo safe lane, Night Stalker, ZXC's rotating bottom, and no, not solo safe lane. Try versus try coming out for M5, and NIP with really good laning setup so far. Yeah, and Era should be getting farm here, and not really missing much here. We'll see. ZXC rotates back in lane, they're pulling. But this is a tough tri lane to go up against. Not so much early on because Air can't really do much until he at least gets a couple level like pull or remnant or overload. But for now, it's going to be kind of difficult. The right click is annoying. The IO can zone out pretty effectively. His base damage is not super high, but once he gets spirits especially, that becomes an issue. Mid lane Necromon is doing really well. 6 last hits. And this is a matchup that, again, until there are going to be some Plague Wards, that's probably going to be Necromon favored. Top lane, the off lane Viper. Might die if they get an early point of Viscous. They rotate Era top lane. They rotate the tri-lane top. Hanskin's there. They'll TP the Bristleback bottom. So musical lane's going. Seal Kid might be with Bristle. And he has enough money to buy a TP scroll, but he might just walk away and we'll see what happens. PGG is looking for the bottom rune. Top lane Slander harassing Era with the right click. This is not a bad lane for Slander. Let's try to contest the pull though. Bottom rune spot. Seal Kid and Jonas and Fan saying this is our rune. We're going to grab this. What is it going to be though? Double damage picked up for Seal Kid. That's frightening. ZXC now getting more room to farm. He's at 6 last hits. 9 last hits for the troll. So M5 off to a fast start, but what's that going to do? Screen's going to rotate top. The dual lanes. It almost feels like a lot of these games are coming down to dual lanes with really solid 4-position supports. Omni Knight plus any hero, and now, you know, you'll see a Night Stalker with the Viper as well. It seems to be a dangerous combination. A lot of slow there. So until Eric gets Ball Lightning, he could get caught out and die. But, I mean, level 1 Void's pretty awful. Level 2 Void's not much better at daytime. It takes the first night is really when you want to start trying to gank, even with like the support Night Stalker. And that's the problem, is that you have to kind of play around the day-night cycle for NIP right now. You can't really just say, okay, this Night Stalker's not going to do much, because that's probably a lie. You really can't afford to just, you know, believe the Night Stalker's not going to accomplish anything, because he certainly could at the first nighttime, which is a minute away. Slander having a pretty good offlane, 6 last hits now. A 7 for the Storm, so they're somewhat getting out CS here. 10 last hits for Jonas and Fan, 1 less than the Juggernaut. So that's actually pretty close lane. All things considered, it's pretty even so far. There's a slight advantage for M5, but just comes down to, I think, the early rotations of NIP kind of wasting a bit of time and missing out on some experience and gold. Necromon and 8-mother going toe-to-toe. Necromon up to 12. Or rather 18. 8-mother up to 12. He's catching up with the Plague Wards. It's tough now. It's very difficult to start laning up against the Plague Wards for Necromon. Although Berserker's Rage is pretty good against the Plague Wards because you have a decent amount of base damage from your right click, which is, you have a very good range, so. Nice, he gets the siege creep down bottom. Cask's gonna fly. Jonas and Fan with only level 1 Bristleback. They gotta be careful, but the Spirit's going. Healing Ward's up, and Jonas and Fan can't really do much else. He gets a couple of Quill Sprays off. Actually had a stack of 4 on his ZXC, but they have 10 stick charges, so until that second level Bristleback is skilled, Jonas and Fan has to actually play kind of carefully. But here's the first nighttime, and they're gonna try to go for a smoke with Screen. And if you're 8-mother, you have to sit behind your Plague Wards and just stay alive. But bottom lane, nothing happening. Mid lane, Screen comes in. There's the Void. Whirling Axes is going to go. TP probably comes in. They just need the ranged Whirling Axes. They actually cancel the TP, and that's your first blood. So yeah, again, Night Stalker, first night time, even with level 2 Void, it's more than enough to get the kill with that nice rotation. And he's going to get a bottle charge. He also has a clarity to work with too, and a couple of tangos. So nice rotation to get a gank. He might come bottom. Again, though, Jonas and Fan, they have overcharge now. Still level 1 Bristleback, but with overcharge, I don't know if they can kill him. And Seal Kid should not be the target because he could just tether away. They're going to go on Jonas and Fan. Void's going to go, and they are going to throw up the cast probably. Viscous Nasal Goo, overcharge is going to go. Yeah, Jonas and Fan is impossible to kill now because they have the overcharge. And they're actually maybe going to kill on screen. Yeah, there's going to be the healing ward going through, but screen's probably dead. Void's going to go again. Yeah, he goes down to the right click of Jonas and Fan. And this is just the problem with going up against the Bristleback out combo. It's actually disgusting. Let's see how far they dive. The cast bouncing in. ZXC trying to turn around on this, and Seal Kid is getting focused down, but they can't get the second kill. They get the kill on the Night Stalker. Not a bad pickup, but that gank was failed from the start. There's no way you're killing that Bristleback again with overcharge, so. So he smokes up again. He'll head back mid, and they'll try to continue to farm 8 Mother. It's a nice target to pick up. 8 Mother even behind all of his Plague Wards. If they don't get this kill, and if there's a TP rotation, you are maybe in some trouble. Screen's like, all right, well, maybe 6-minute rune will get. Plague Ward comes out. Venomous Gale going into Necroman. 8 Mother's like, let's actually, I'm dead. The Void's going to come in. And Necroman slowed up from the Venomous Gale. Ranged Axes, the Mist is coming out. The Battle Trance going through as well. Ranged Whirling Axes on cooldown for another 9 seconds. Void's up in 1. But there's the tether. There's the overcharge. They really cannot get this kill. Necroman getting spirited up. The ball's hitting his face. And he'll try to go back and get this top rune spot. And actually, the Plague Ward could deny it, maybe. Yep. That's nice. He has to TV home. Really good Plague Ward from 8 Mother there. Just a micro and make sure that it's not available. And Aaron Company now really... 19 last hits not great for Era. You look at the CS in the other lanes. He was off to kind of a slow start last game with the anti-mage, but he got back quickly. And this game isn't, I don't think, going to be won or lost in the early game. Jonas and Fan and Io should be having a really good time, and they are, but... Again, this is a Juggernaut and a Troll they're facing up against. This is a very solid combo. Speaking of Troll, he's roaming top lane looking for a kill on Arrow, who is level 4, nowhere near 6. They back up because guess what? They had vision of him rotating in with this ward. So they're like, there's no reason to be here. And just a lot of time wasted for M5. But actually for both M5 and NIP, so... Bottom lane, overcharge coming out. Jonas and Fan is going to back up a little bit. His treads are done, 600 gold in the bank. His ZXC is got 1,200 gold. Might just go phase boots. 8 Mother about to get wrapped on here. Pretty good understanding of where everyone is, though. He backs up to the high ground here, and they can't get a kill. Night Stalker and Storm have faced off 44 times in Pro Dota history, with Night Stalker leading 26-18. The silence is predominantly the reason why Screen should have a better matchup here, but this is a core Storm Spirit versus a support Night Stalker. As far as experience goes, though, they're even. Daytime goes, Void onto Seal Kid, Spirits going in. 8-minute rune was picked up. That will be a bounty for Screen. 8 Mother picks up a double damage rune. Now the Blade Fury on the Jonas fan. And ZXC has Omni Slash. He's going to pop it off. Will he get the kill? Yes! Omni gets it done. Now the healing ward goes in, and Seal Kid actually doesn't have tether, but they can't chase and dive this. Nice fight going out. And that's a pretty big kill. He buys back. They're going to TP bottom as Seal Kid's getting ganked, and Jonas fan can't get there in time. This Quill Spray, maybe if he can get this kill. Screen slowed up. One more Quill Spray will do the job. He gets silenced up, and PGG will TP out just fine. So, buyback for a kill. Seal Kid doesn't survive. They do rotate down the Viper, by the way, but Screen's already gone. Or rather, Jonas fan, he backs up to the tower. And so far, pretty interesting start to the game. 9 minutes in, a couple of kills here and there. Mostly the farm for 8 Mother in the mid lane. Caught up really well, 45 CS. He's got treads now. Down bottom, Jonas fan and ZXC going toe-to-toe. His phase boots are done. Jonas fan has treads and an Orb of Venom, plus a full wand. And Era is really the issue top lane. NIP need to get him going. Bristle had a net loss of 37 gold for the buyback and kill and gained 437 experience. So he loses literally a creep. And he gains a lot in terms of levels. Maybe a full level. Rotating around. PGG and Slander. They're smoked up. They're going to wrap. They're going to maybe find Hanskin. It's an okay pick. Air would be the prime target. The Flaming Yawn, if you will. But he is level 6 now. So they're going to Darkness. They're going to think about Viper Striking. They're going to decide not to. The Void's going to go in. They're going to right-click him down. And there's nothing Hanskin can do there. Jesus, Night Stalker, go easy, buddy. Bottom tier 1 tower, TP's in. Giannis Fan taking a lot of damage coming in from the tower. He took a couple hits to the face. He's only still got level 1 Bristleback. And he's got max Quill Spray, probably maxes, or at least gets another point in Bristleback next. And then maybe starts getting more points into Viscous Goo. But he's getting there. He's getting farmed. Maybe gets a Crimson Guard this game. That's pretty good, I think. Uh-oh. No silence coming out. Silence might go, but Screen can't get the animation off. Now the TP rotation's en masse. They actually cancel both of them. They're going to stay bottom instead. Mid lane, I think 8 Mother might have used one as well. He has something flying out to him currently. It's an Aquila. Bottom lane, ZXC pops up the Healing Ward. The Spirit's doing work. He has the jump. He has the Omni Slash. Relocate is not available until level 6, which he's getting close to. He's about half a level away from Relocate. This game is kind of slowed down. Slander getting a headdress. His mech might be flying out. It's actually just the buckler. He's going to have to send the courier the long way home. Middle lane, Hans going to 8 Mother rotate in. I'm trying to put pressure, but Necroman's here to stop any sort of aggression. Bottom lane, it is going to be a Vanguard for Bristleback. He picks up a Vitality Booster. Just needs the Ring of Health for the Vanguard. Crimson Guard's a bit more money. And Necromon throws out the Whirling Axes to pull the creep wave back. But they do take the tier 1 tower top lane, which is not bad. Viper gets the kill on that. And his mech is pretty much done now. Yeah, he just needs the Rush Beam. He has enough money for it. He'll buy it. It's time to go for M5, I think. Jug ulti's up. They would like the Mom, probably. They might not fight until they have that. And another item from Necromon. I mean, they hit the timing perfectly last game, or in game number 1, I should say, for M5. Can they do it again? They don't have the initiation of a Brewmaster, but they have a Viper. They have a Night Stalker Silence, which is almost pretty... It's the next best thing. PGG TP's bottom. ZXC's here as well. Cask's going to go. It'll bounce. Omni Slash, Death Ward. Again, very tanky. Omni Slash goes. They kill Sealed Kid. That's even better, actually. ZXC still chasing down Yoda's Fan. Pops up the Stick Charge. Healing Ward going in. Blade Fury going through as well. They won't chase any further. The Silence going out onto the Bristleback. And they'll just back away. 1 for nothing. Omni Slash used. And Bristleback is actually kind of low in health. Needs to be careful. Cask goes in. Battle Trance as well. They're taking down the mid-tier 1 tower. And they haven't really done much damage to it yet. Magic Missile going into PGG. TP's coming in. They have the mech for the Viper. They're going to turn around. Void misses from screen. Air's going to ball it anyway. Hanskin might not be so lucky. No TP scroll. The jukes are not real. Hanskin's dead. ZXC gets the kill. That was a good effort. It was a good try.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And that'll provide Mom for ZXC. Orbit Mask. Buy one. Come on, buddy. Sells the Stout Shield. Buys a Coiling Blade. Buys a Morbid Mask. Maybe. Mid lane, Era and 8 Mother putting some pressure on the tower. Screen is the only one here to defend. They'll TP in Troll. Or excuse me, ZXC. Taking some right click harass. 8 Mother getting voided. No real follow-up. Necroman with the Whirling Axes. 8 Mother slowed up, but he has Poison Nova, and they're pretty far away from him. They do clear out all the play wards, and now you have a Vanguard done for Jonas Fan. Alright. Very tanky now. 30-minute Vanguard, kind of late. They're going to overcharge. They're going to use the bottle to regen him up, and he's feeling pretty good. They're going to run mid now. Or maybe top. Can they find PGG? I don't think they're going to go for the kill. They're going to put pressure on the tower, though. Interesting Death Ward. That did literally no damage. PGG, that was not your best effort, buddy. Ooh, blank dagger for troll. Zoning. That's right, the zoning was shocked your ulti. Only for him to get dope with Viscous Nezugu 5 seconds later. Cask is gonna go. He's fine. 8 Mother takes the mid tier 1 tower down. Bottom lane's getting split pushed by Slander with Mech. TP came in, I think, from 8 Mother. Hanskin's gonna rotate bottom as well. Era is still trying to get up to a big item. He has Treads, Soul Ring, Bottle, and a Basilius. There's nothing else that you really need at this point. You're pretty much good to go. You just have to get to that Orchid. They do have a pretty big stack coming out. That's probably for the Bristleback. Quill Spray's pretty good, as far as I can tell, against Ancients. Necromon and PGG TPing together. They're thinking about going top, but there's literally nobody here. And this ward probably saw them rotate out as well. And Jonas Fan is going to get a decent amount to work with here. Actually, built the strength, interestingly enough. Sanj, maybe? I don't think he's going Basher. He already has Treads, so I think Halberd or an S and Y for BB, and he's just got to keep a casual Vanguard? Who knows? Slender rotating mid, rotating the Roche Pit. Battle Trance goes. Seal could get spotted out. He's gonna. Ooh, he canceled his tether, I think, and he gets Whirling Axed, and they don't kill him, actually. He still stays alive with like 10 HP. I think Troll maybe broke off the chase too early, but he didn't know that he canceled the tether, I don't think. Not much you can do there. Glyph down bottom, and NIP proceeding to start knocking down these tier 1 towers one by one by one. Mid tier 1 is also getting harassed. TP coming in from Hanskin. Any other rotations? There's somebody on the backside, but they see air. They have this warded, so they're just going to back away. They TP another hero bottom. That'll be Seal Kid, so they can have a relocate ready to go. He is level 6, by the way, so Jonas and Fade could be in the fight at a moment's notice. They'll rotate 8 Mother over, maybe. They're thinking about it. He has a TP scroll, at least he should. Slander's going to TP to the mid tier 2. They're really looking for this tier 1 tower mid. They want to be able to take this down and make sure they don't have easy jungle access. And they had such good vision of Slander, or rather Era. This is a reward in this one, which this one's about to despawn, so. Tier 1 tower mid about to fall. ZXC is going to be the one to right-click it down. He has Yasha up. No mom for Jug, by the way. ZXC picked up the mom last game, in game number 1, but not this game. Battle Trend's going, and they're just trying to take down all these towers. Very close game so far in terms of net worth. M5 have a slight lead, very slight lead. 8 Mother, no blink. He has Mech, he has Poison Nova. It's very difficult to get into position. ZXC's going to back up Magic Missile onto him. No Blade Fury follow-up, and no follow-up in general from NIP. They don't really do anything here. They thought about relocating, decided against it. Tower's getting lower and lower and lower. And Bristleback is going for a Sanj, by the way. And there's the Battle Trance going. They're going to relocate on the backside. Blade Fury going in. They're going to just go right in. ZXC might get caught out. Viper Strike on a Yoda fan. Omni Slash is going to go on to Silken and Hanskin. Does nothing. ZXC falls. He had to make that play. Air getting low. Death Ward going in. A zoning Death Ward on Jonas fan again, but he is in trouble. He's dead. Jonas fan still alive, but now getting jumped on by Necroman and Slander. They don't have their big, bad, tanky bad boy in here. Now there's the Void coming in from screen. They do get the kill. It's 3-for-1 swap out. Nice swap from Hanskin. And they do get the Whirling Axes, but that's Necroman trying to slow him down. Necroman TPing away, not going to make it. 8 Mother gets the right-click kill. 4 down for M5, and now they're looking for screen as well. Magic Missile, they don't get it. He barely survives, but God, he's the only one that survives. What a bloodbath. NIP coming out on top. 4-for-1. They lose Jonas and Fan, but they'll take that every day of the week. That's a huge engagement. They did lose their tier 2 tower, but still, wow. That went crazy. And, of course, the... Oh, there it is. It took a while. 2,000 almost for NIP in that fight. M5 lose a lot. 600 gold. The only heroes that come out with the positive is 105 gold for the Troll and 75 for the freaking Night Stalker. And they lose so much gold. That's big, big experience coming out from the Vengeful Spirit as well, who now has hit level 9. So with that fight, that gives a lot to 8 Mother. Probably gets his point booster now. Maybe saves for a Blink Dagger. We'll see which one he goes for. Jonas and Fan will head over to the stack here. He almost has an SNY / Heaven's Halberd. Not sure which one he wants. Halberd's probably pretty good against Jug, but he does have Blade Fury, so. probably pretty good in control, maybe even better. Wouldn't be surprised if this is a halberd for Jonas fan. Him going down, though, means that it'll take some time for him to keep ramping up, and if he'd been alive in that fight, then he would have snowballed out of control probably, and it would have been tough for M5. But M5, despite having a glorious game number 1 with these two heroes, the Troll and the Jug, this game number 3 is getting tough. No Mask of Madness for ZXC, still with the Yasha up and ready to go. Up top, Era continues to farm almost 2,000 gold in the bank. He has enough for like 1 Oblivion staff, I think. That's about it. And this is going to be really late. Like we saw Necroman get like a 21-minute Orchid, which is pretty late, but it's going to be even later. I don't know if he's going for it though. Battle Trance, Tier 1 tower bottom, and Gale's going to go on ZXC. He can Blade Fury, he's going to get relocated on. Not Blade Fury yet. Omni Slash. The Seal Kid gets blown up, and now ZXC in some trouble. Their Death Ward going in. 8 Mother in trouble as well. This is now M5's fight. They're turning it around. Hanskin's in trouble. Jonas and Fan chasing after screen, and they will get a 1-for-2 trade. 8 Mother pops his Poison Nova off. Slander didn't get hit up by that, but he gets right-clicked down by 8 Mother. Here comes Necromon. 8 Mother in trouble. Slander's going to try to TP away. Ball Lightning, and they will get a 2-for-3. Necromon TPing out. Era has no Vortex. On the other side of things, they get the ZXC Jug away as well with a TP, so pretty good trade for M5. Tier 1 tower taken, and 3 heroes as well. And NIP really couldn't fight there. Now, that was a really big Jug ulti to just take down Io. Without the Io to heal up heroes or to relocate out of the fight, very tough to survive and get a fight going your way. Not bad. Let's see. Oh, I missed the fight recap. But M5 now, they get 1,000 gold going their way after that engagement. 1,000 experience still going for NIP. It's an SNY going up for Jonas Fan. Maybe Halberd would have been better this game, but he wants SNY. He wants to be a bit more tanky, and he wants to have the main do a bit more damage as well. Surprising choice, but a choice that he does make nonetheless. The problem with this game for NIP is that you keep playing this style of Dota, and you're not really pushing into lanes. I mean, Bristleback is going to fall off. He's deceptively strong in the late game, but against a Juggernaut and a Troll, I'm not sure. Era has 3,000 gold. He needs to just buy something, dude. Just buy anything. They're going to smoke at a Roche. This is the right play. Viscous the Azugu and Wave of Terror will make short work of this, so. See how fast they kill it. Oh boy, the Seal Kid gets silenced up. Venomous Gale swap into the pit. Screen in trouble. Electric Vortex. They're gonna stop this Roche attempt for a second, and they're gonna try to fight. Slander's gonna get caught out. ZXC Omni Slash up in 3 seconds. He's gonna try to right click Seal Kid. Mech's gonna go. They have to stay together, but no. Seal Kid jumped on. Era is in trouble as well. Big Omni Slash going for M5. What an ability that is just to turn this fight around completely. Slander's still going down though. Poison Nova onto all 4. 8 Mother. Oh god, this is going to be a disaster maybe. ZXC is going to Blade Fury, but Necromon is in trouble. The cast bouncing through. Necromon still might die to the Poison Sting. They might have to deny him here. He's going to go down, and they actually take down both him and Seal Kid as well. Big fight for NIP, not Seal Kid rather, but PGG. And 8 Mother with a Poison Nova of the century. The point booster comes out. He is 1,000 gold away from having an Aghanims version of that, which is frightening as all freaking hell. 8 Mother should have mech up in 1 second. Actually out of mana. Entreads? I don't think it'll be enough. And there's the Aegis for Jonas Fan. Another huge fight coming out for NIP. We're trading back and forth. Fight going for M5, fight for going for NIP, fight going for M5, and it keeps going back and forth. 1,500 gold exchange, 5,000 experience for 4.5k experience going their way, so. The net worth graph is a bit of a roller coaster now. And now is heading in the down direction. 1,200 gold at Bristol. That's frightening. He has actually 3,000 gold now. Excuse me. What's his next item? Finish up the Cribsy Guard, maybe? Something coming to Hanskin. That'll be Tranquil Boots in a ward. What else do we got going on? All these point boosters, but no actual ads yet, except for ZXC, who just buys it outright. Surprised that he goes for this item again, but it's actually done so much work for him. But these fights, that's the only kills they're getting are the Omni Slash kills. And because they have Battle Trance, I guess you don't really need to have a Mask of Madness. Battle Trance will help you get to that point. And Venomancer now picks up the Aghanim Scepter. No level 3 ult yet, but pretty soon. Era, buy an item. Bloodstone, he is going Bloodstone. I thought he might do this. He was pulling up all his money, and I guess Bloodstone's probably the right choice. So he has the recipe, he has the soul ring, he just needs the soul booster, I suppose. They don't work it though, that's the problem. Soul booster is a couple hundred gold away. And they're gonna head bottom though, they're looking for troll. Nice blink though. BKB done for troll, I think it's flying out right now, it is. For Necromon. Screen gets up his observer board, and they might have seen him head into the pit and put that up. Probably. Yeah, Hanskin's got a sentry this quickly. So much for that observer. I mean, that's the problem. They had clear vision right here of him heading into the Roche pit, so. Goodbye, fair observer board. It was nice to know you. Era's Bloodstone is done. I'll have to. He is up to 8 charges and see how things turn out now for him. That region, though, is pretty solid. Bottom lane, Yoda fan. Assault Cross is the next item. This is what's really going to start having them have a big fight here. Once you get Assault Cross, it's easy really to take down towers and even just take team fights. And they don't have too much right click, but they'll have enough.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
25 minutes in, and we've hit kind of a lull in the game.
Oh,
lots of items coming out. No actual fighting.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom, nothing happening here. PGG's gonna find the DD rune, but he actually TP's out. I think he saw all of these heroes rotating with the observer ward, so it's not a bad play. He didn't want to get jumped on by Era. That's fair. You notice a fan left out to drive bottom lane. He's a couple hundred gold away from his Assault Cuirass. His ZXE is getting run at, by the way. He's going to have to Blade Free and get all the view off of him. And you notice the fan was thinking about staying right with him, but there's a lot of rotations coming in from Screen and everyone else. So this does leave the Dire Tier 1 tower exposed top lane. 13,000 net worth for the Bristleback. And now with an IO tethered to him, they'll find a bounty rune. Aegis should still be up on him. In fact, it is. Now the Assault Cross is done. It's flying out to him, I believe, as of right now. There it is. Bristleback very farmed. The most farmed hero in the game currently. And for NIP with a Bloodstone, I don't know. I think they could just kind of start fighting now. I don't know if you really need to wait for anything else. Oh, that axe is going to come out for Slander pretty soon. It's going to be so difficult to deal with for NIP. They know exactly what's going to happen. 8 Mothers played it 2 games in a row. That Viper is such a solid hero. A couple of match community items coming out. The BKB, obviously, for the Troll. So, Poison Nova is going to be still kind of an issue, though. Tier 1 Tower, they've got their eyes on him. Yonosu fan's going to be leading the charge. And they're affected by darkness. They don't have the most vision in the world right now. Screen's going to run in. He's got a silence up on Yonosu fan. He doesn't seem to mind. On the backside, though, ZXC looking for a good option to be able to Omni Slash. His Sanji is done, by the way. Sanji and Yasha are going to be coming out pretty soon. NIP back up smartly. They're going to just take this slow. Well, they're going to try, but Necroman's going to come in. He actually does get Galed. They're not going to fight this, though.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Good catch. The ZXC's kind of baiting here. You notice the fan, his Aegis is gone. Viper Strike's going to go. Omni Slash is going to go as well. He has system-wide Battle Trance might fly. That is a long duration Omni, but it's only level 2. The ZXC is going to try to TP out now. He's not going to make it. He's dead. They even got the Poison Nova all for good measure, and no buyback. Now the Tier 2 tower is open to be taken. Kind of an aggressive play from ZXC that results in literally him dying. And the Tier 2 tower gets assaulted. First Tier 2 of the game is going to go to NIP. You notice a fan is having a heck of a game. They're going to try to push up high ground here. Push the creep wave in. They'll try to defend. No Omni Slash, no Jug for 36 seconds. Viper Strike goes yet again on Yoda. Some fan he doesn't seem to mind. Silence goes in. Screen pushes them back. No creep wave now. Pulled into the backside of the tower. And NIP back up smartly. Again, just a lot of slow play from NIP. There's no real reason for them to rush. I mean, there is because, again, they have to face up against Jug and a Troll late game. But they're in a position now where those heroes aren't really doing anything. Era picks up an ultimate orb at what I begin to think is going to be a Hex, so... But the second most from here in the game is actually 8, whether with the Blink Ags and his mech. He doesn't have his ult for another 53, but... Man, when he has it, that thing is scary as all hell, and he's going to have a level 3 version of it soon. 16-second cooldown at its max level, 16-second duration, and 108 damage per second per tick. Brightening. And Era himself is getting closer and closer to that Hex. One ultimate orb down. I don't think he goes for... Yeah, this is not a Linken's game. Viper Strike is too spammable. Everything else isn't really... There's like Omni Slash, that's just the first hit of the Omni Slash, and that's it. So it's definitely, I think, going to be a Scythe. I'd be surprised to see anything else. Probably buys his Perseverance or Linken's Fear Recipe if that is what he's going for, which he's not. And M5, they're losing map control quickly. There's a lot of aggressive dire wards up here getting really good vision. And this really cuts them off from being able to take anything. If they walk out, then NIP know. If they smoke, NIP know they're off the map. So some really solid vision coming out from the Swedish team. What about Roshan? We'll find out when he's up in just a second. 2 minutes, pretty solid respawn time. Basher's flying out. That'll be coming to Bristleback, and he won't really have room anymore. Yeah, God, he went straight Vanguard. Jonas fan loves to do this. He gets Vanguard, and that's it. Nothing else. Crimson Guard, no, doesn't want it. Screen is going to try to TP away. No Basher, and he gets the kill regardless. His Basher wasn't even there yet, but there's too much damage coming up from Jonas fan now. Era's baiting top, kind of. Mid lane, Necroman getting jumped on. Venom Scale did hit. And they're making their way mid. They're going to relocate. They're going to jump in. Era, and there's the Omni Slash going in. And actually, ZXC gets the kill again on Seal Kid. Swap out Necromon. Now he's going to try to get some damage onto 8 Mother, but his right click, he can't catch up. And now there's going to be a Magic Missile and Viscous Nasal Goo. And 3 dead again. And NIP with another big fight. Good relocate. They lose Seal Kid. They don't give a damn. They're going to push down mid once more. This time, maybe trying to force out a buyback on Necromon. Omni Slash is on cooldown as well, and that's very important. With an Acceptor, it is pretty short cooldown, but 40 seconds is long when you're facing down the barrel of a push up to your tier 3 tower. Take it back to Perosian 1 minute here. Viper Strike from Slander on a Jonas fan. Doesn't have Io to help him out with, so he does need to be somewhat careful. Darkness popped up, and they defend the tier 3 yet again. Viper Strike's so good at stopping these pushes. No buyback forced out. Troll will respawn on his own. Jonas and Finn will bottle up, and he'll continue to take the enemy agents. Steel Kid's back live. He'll head over there. He's just looking for a creep camp here because he actually is so close to his Vlads. So Steel Kid will get Vlads. Roche is up in 30 seconds. Medallion is done now. And M5 are starting to lack on items. The SNY came out at a pretty decent time for the ZXC and Juggernaut and the Ags too, but Necromon's BKB, that's all he's gotten for a couple of minutes now. Ags is done for Slander. PGG is trying to get there. He's 2 components away. Screen has nothing really in the bank, so support Night Stalker is not really accomplishing much. It did some work early on in the game, but other than that, it's not really doing anything. It's going to be daytime for a while as well. Daytime, maybe they could take another fight. Again, Roshan is respawned. So, NIP are ready to go. Just got to send somebody into the pit, though. They already know. Era picks up his Scythe. Aegis, then it's go time. NIP in a really good position now. Maybe a set of racks or 2 away from moving on to Dota Pit Season 3. Top lane, they will split push. This is the right play for ZXC and Slander. No rotations up yet. Now they will TP up 8 Mother. Roche falls. Yoda's Fang gets another Aegis. I'm not sure what he put down. They're going to relocate him up. They're going to try to fight. And ZXC getting pulled in. He's trouble. He is dead. They'll TP with Slander. He's going to maybe fall. It looks like he just gets out in time. Very big kill, and they push that top lane. The relocates too much, and really good initiation. I think Hex went first for Era, followed up by the Electric Vortex. That's more than enough to get the kill. And he's dead for 55. Maybe could buy back. Omni Slash is ready to go once he does respawn. Time to push down mid, though. Oh, screen. Oh, first hit bash. He's Dunzo McDunzo. 2 down. No buyback for the Night Stalker. I don't know how much he actually does in these fights, but it's something. 8 Mother with his Zagatum Scepter and NIP now, they are absolutely in control of this game. They want to get the set of racks even before the tier 2 towers mid or top and bottom are gone, so. Viper Strike lifts available. Oh, a little bit too late. They're going to go right onto the racks after this. They're going to put some pressure on the melee racks here. And you notice Fan does so much work with the Sulcuros. Era's right-clicking as well. There's going to be the Troll Axis swap out. Slander gets hexed up. Magic Missile already went. Wave of Terror. They blow him up. Nothing he can do there. He's dead. No buyback either for him. And now Viper Strike is really just, it's not there anymore. And that's a set of racks just taken for NIP. They can't take any other buildings other than tier 4s and a couple of huts, but that's it. Dasher picked up for ZXC, and again, they're not really saving for buyback now. They're just going all in kind of with these itemization pickups, and that's an Abyssal Blade now done for Jonas and Fan as well, and he'll get a double damage rune. Still could actually just bottle it up and use it quickly, regen up. But they have to take these tier 2 towers now. 8 Mother's bottom, tier 2 is pretty low down here. Top lane is full health, so. Era's looking for a pick, and he might find ZXC. Yep, they see him. Ball Lightning hexes up. Wave of Terror. Maybe another Ball Lightning. They're going to actually relocate in, coming through, and he's dead, and no buyback, and that's bad. Screen gets right-click down. 3 dead. Right to respawn is going to be the Viper, but NIP successful. Gank is successful to rotate bottom. 8 Mother clearing up the creep wave. This tier 2 tower about to fall, and they'll be able to get another set of racks here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Backdoor
attack.
protected. They don't even give a damn. They're actually doing so much damage. And this is not a team that should be doing this much damage. But Bristleback is so tanky and so heavy in the deeps right now. Creep Wave's dead. They'll wait for the next Creep Wave. They'll push up into the high ground. Again, no Juggernaut, Omni Slash, no Darkness coming up from the Night Stalker. Viper can keep using his Viper Strikes. But again, it looks like they're about to lose another tier 3 and maybe set up racks as well. 8 Mother looking to jump in with his Poison Nova. Set of racks in this bottom lane is gone. Rotating over is going to be Io, who's here to help out. They can even relocate top if they want to try to just get that tier 2 tower, but tier 4s might be assaulted. Ball Lightning away, clear the group wave mid, head top, take the tier 2 tower, take the tier 3 tower, but they'll probably just take the tier 2 because Jug is about to be up in 2 seconds. Tier 2 tower gets obliterated. Tier 3 tower, here we go. Bristleback still with Aegis. He's going to walk right up. And the best they can hope for is clearing out Giannis and Fan's Aegis quickly, and then being able to team like them with an Omni Slash or something. Cast bounces through. Maledict goes as well. He's running in. He's actually just trying to do work all on his own. BKB from Necroman. He jumps in the backside. Abyssal Blade, actually, I think that was onto ZXC. No, onto Slander instead. ZXC still in trouble. Hexed up. And Eric gets the kill. And still no buyback for that poor Jug. Necroman gets Magic Missile. Big ult from 8 Mother. Godlike spree for Jonas and Fan. And this is it. 4 down. They're about to lose 5. Screen. Calls GG. M5 in. Oh, NIP. They were so close, M5 was taking that second game and taking the series and moving on to Dota Pit, but instead, NIP, the ultra kill, Jonas and Fan on the freaking Bristleback, they obliterate M5. This game was never really close, and NIP are going to be the ones to move on, and they will move into Dota Pit season number 3. Our 2 teams from the qualifiers will be Vegas Squadron through the winners bracket and NIP through the losers bracket. Now, not our last